When you were making this movie with some big stars.
Yeah.
But I don't want to give away too much.
Yeah.
I'm polite this way, like the Star Trek movie. Until it's been out for a few months, then I'll tell everybody everything. But you don't have a huge cast.
No, it's pretty small.
It's a real introspective.
It's Sam Rockwell's basically. It's the Sam Rockwell show. So if you're a big fan of his, you're going to love this film. If you can't stand Sam Rockwell, go see something else.
You wrote this for him, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
He came before the movie even came. You said,
yeah, definitely. No, we met up about 3 years ago to talk about a different film. And, it was something that I'd written with a friend of mine. And he loved the script, but he wanted to play the lead, and I wanted him to play a villain, and he played too many villains. So it's like that wasn't going to work out. But we got on really well. So we just started talking. We started talking about science fiction films, and that kind of came out, that idea.
And you wrote this whole thing, right?
I wrote the original story and treatment, and then I worked with another screenwriter, a guy called Nathan Parker. He's Alan Parker's son, so there's this thing going on with this.
But, does Jason Bonham play into this at all? Do you? Speaking of that, we haven't heard of any music from you. Do you play in a band at all? Do you?
No, that was my
big
rebellion growing up. Was I'd had nothing to do with music.
Wow.
Not at all. My dad tried to teach me. I had lessons for like every instrument under the sun, and I was just.
Did he
not interested.
make you go to play dates with Julian Lennon and things like that? And just
No. Probably snore in perfect pitch too.
A lot of people hate the music their dad, grew up with. Do you like something totally different than rock music?
When I was a kid, I used to listen to ABBA.
Ooh. Oh, that's total protest right there. It's like, not in my house.
I played a lot of sports. I was into like D&D and computer games and listened to ABBA. So no, I was definitely that was my rebellion.
Eric?
Oh, you are a man after my own heart. Dungeons and Dragons was it. But now, did you have any competency for music? Because both my parents sing, for example.
Yeah.
I cannot. My sisters cannot either. For some reason, it seems to have skipped a generation. So were there any glimmers, or was it something you just decided, you know what, I'm not even going to go there?
I got drunk once in Tokyo and went to a karaoke bar and did a pretty good Tom Jones impersonation, but that's about it.
Come on, do a shot?
No.
Let's go into that.
All right. Is this your first big indie film?
This is my first feature film, yeah. So I did some short films before, and I did lots of commercials because I worked in the UK doing commercials, but this is it. This is my first.
Are any of your commercials on YouTube?
Yeah, there's one called Fashion versus Style, which is for French Connection, which is like two women beating each other up and then having a kiss fest.
We could play it. Fashion versus Style. Now, because I know one thing about the commercials in Europe that they get away with.
Yeah.
They get away with just about anything. I mean, you can have partial nudity. You can do all kinds of things.
Yeah, you'll like this one.
You like this one? Fashion versus Style. Check it out, Pedro. What's the craziest commercials you've done?
Well, that was one of them. That one got in the UK. That got front page newspaper headlines for being so ridiculously controversial. But that's what the customer wanted. They were the guys who invented FC UK. I don't know if you've seen that logo.
French Connection, United Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's my daughter's favorite clothing line, by the way, to watch my head.
Yeah, and he's responsible.
Yeah,
and you've got him in the room now.
You thought bringing up David Bowie was a bad idea? Let's not talk about that. I'm really impressed with you so far.
Okay, so it's a controversial clothing company. We have Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh, they are terrifying.
Like the nudity, it's destroying society.
My daughter actually got sent home from school
for wearing one of their shirts.
An FC UK shirt.
Okay.
My question, did you choose these women? Because they're gorgeous.
They are. In fact, they are the two best-looking stunt women in the UK because they are actual stunt women.
Oh, they're fantastic.
All right, now set it up because we're only going to hear the audio. What do they do in this commercial?
Okay, this commercial, the idea is basically it's fashion versus style. You can't have both, so you've got to have one or the other, and it's a battle between the two of them. So it's these two gorgeous women who happen to be stunt women having a ridiculously over-the-top Kill Bill style, fight fest.
Oh.
Eric Corman, take notes. This is what Misha Takedown Tate will do to Eric.
Yeah. Oh, I'm watching closely.
This is good practice for you. You'd rehearse to this.
Yeah. Oh, I will. Thank you.
So these women are goring each other out.
Absolutely. And then one of them uses a strategy towards the end of the commercial to kiss the other to put her off guard, and then gives her a headbutt to sort of finish the fight.
And this was controversial. We have PETA, but you have people for the ethical treatment of humans to come after you?
Supermodel, stunt women, yeah.
I had a lot of upset people, yes.
All right. Very nice to meet you, Duncan.
Nice to meet you too.
Here's some ABBA for you.
Thank you.